Now it's time for the Laredo Lemurs Chicken. AEP Capital Care EMS. Chavarias Plumbing. Gold's Gym. Guerra Communications. HEB. Repair Center. Kaplan College. Laredo International Airport. Pro Southern Distributing. Talk Wireless. TAMU Housing and Residence. Total Termite Pest and Control. Now here's Bill Harrington.
New ballpark, they're calling it now thunderHeads Stadium here in Amarillo. thunderHeads Stadium scheduled for a 7:05 start. Lemurs got a 3-1 victory, Three Rivers, and come on up here. Game times for every one of the games here in Amarillo. So we'll tell you. So the Lemurs, second inning yesterday, and then it was all Lemurs after that. And the Lemurs had eighth, another solo home run by Kevin, a 3-1 lead, and a victory. One run, it was earned. He walked a batter and struck out two in his outing. Run. Johan went one inning and did not allow a hit or a run. So we were able to.
All right, here with Laredo Lemurs pitching coach. Your pitching in general.
We were a little wild early in the season. We get the other team in swing mode, and then when the bullpen guys come in, they're pretty tough. Try to keep the game clean.
Bigger numbers on the scoreboard. This week, that wasn't really the case. The hitters.
Well, I think a lot. You put a little bit more. And it looked to me like early, but we did a much better job having good at bats later in the. Do too much.
Just Monday for his work in the past week. What have you seen from him so far?
4 pitches they throws for strikes. It's tough because when he's got all 4 pitches location, and he's been just what we at the top of the rotation, just given
to move him into the starting rotation. What are your thoughts on that?
With Henry's curveball, we thought he might. He's got a 2-seamer, 4-seamer. He's got that big curveball, and he's got all of his pitches throwing strikes. And
from the team, I know it's part of the game, but how much does you talk about that?
Oh yeah, it's always tough. I mean, these guys in some bad times, but and he wasn't getting the innings that he needed to be. And Winnipeg really wanted to try to get guys in the right position.
All right, Coach, good luck on the road trip. 7 game bus rides in the middle there.
It shouldn't. I mean, yeah, the bus rides, and we can start swinging the bat.
Coach Mike Meyer, I'm Cameron.
Mike Meyer for the Laredo Lemurs. Warm-up tosses in, and we'll go ahead and get to the starting lineups for the Laredo Lemurs. Abel Nieves will bat second. He'll this evening. And batting fourth is Dennis Phipps playing out in right. So Kevin Taylor going to play designated hitter. He'll bat in the 7th spot. Luke Bailey, he'll do the catching from Amarillo. This is probably the best the infield is out there on the field. Pretty well. So good playing throw, and we're underway as the pitch is called a strike. And the 7:09. And then throw again to Devontae Richardson. So no balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, big solid day. He reaches up, he makes the catch in left center field, and that'll be the for the Lemurs tonight. He had a nice day hot yesterday. In fact, that's his 2nd game for a ball. Current temperature here in Amarillo when it's been very hot. 3-1. Row home is a little bit low. Make it 2 balls and 1. Lemurs got on a bus last 3-1 now to Abel Nieves. The Lemurs sitting at 13-12. Lemurs this month, in the month of June, doing pretty well. And so they got off to a little bit of a slow. The next pitch, swing, there's a 1-hop line drive over to the second. That'll make an out. The video issues that we're having carry our video, so it's slow and behind. So it's probably not. So here's the new batter, Tony Delmonico. He sees a breaking ball, monitoring the screen gets a little bit blurry. So that way you can get all the action here on in focus. You can just go ahead and listen to the word Delmonico. Blue uniform. Delmonico earns a walk. No score in the game, and the Lemurs look a little bit like the New York Mets. New York Mets wear blue and orange, but the Amarillo Thunderheads wearing a slight difference. Strike on the inside part of the plate, a breaking ball there. First. I know there's a big bag. Well, I guess on the video it's okay. Taylor's holding this place up, and we'll get a little bit. It's always fun to talk about the shoulder. He'll throw home, and that one is called a strike on the inside corner. 2 strikes. Lemurs settling in for a 4. The ball is Bass. The defense tonight for the Amarillo Thunderheads goes like third base. Smarts at short. Valentin Malcolm Miller up on the batter's box. And the delivery home, a breaking ball that stays up high. So a full count now to pitch. Delmonico runs. The pitch is swung on. That does it for the Lemurs here in the 1st inning. We're going to the bottom of the 1st.
Continues to provide solutions. It has quality trained personnel. Uni-Trade.
Texas Inflatable Rentals has Laredo. Texas Inflatable Rentals has chairs, snow cone machine. We also have moonwalks and bounce houses. Contact Texas Inflatable. Book with the coupon code LEMURS for a 10% discount. That's
Bank and the Laredo Lemurs are a detail and genuine commitment.
Hey Lemurs fans, every Thursday night at Uni-Trade Stadium is a thirsty line at LaredoLemurs.com or by phone at 956-7.
Choice for any plumbing problems with over 30 years of plumbing.com. And go
Lemurs warm up out on the field. Matt Lewson getting his warm-up pitches in. Playing left field and batting second. Playing first base, he'll bat in the 5 hole. Stefan Gartrell will work as the D earlier this season. In fact, Geraldo Valentin will play second, batting 9th for the Laredo. Head to the bottom of the first innings. The thunderheads, formerly known as, and before that, known as the Amarillo, took over the name. And then when they tried to corner a fastball, nice pitch there by Lewson to start things off. That one placed right at the knees to Logan Vick. So having a nice season so far. He's playing in his 25th game tonight. For Nieves, it's going to get by him all time. Mound, but it was hit well off the bat. 9 stolen bases on the. And the first pitch he sees. Amarillo Thunderheads Bobby Brown. So bunting. Oh, that's in the dirt. That'll get away from Bailey. So that'll be a while for the Amarillo Thunderheads. So he's a pretty new acquisition for the club. So right now, he did not play last. Matt Lewson checks on second. He'll deliver, and that one is swung on to aces. And also the Rio out. And Drew Hyde coming up to the plate. Rio Grande Valley, both in the United League. And before that, he played to step into the batter's box. Bottom of the first inning. Drew Hyde on the year, batting a very nice 385. And the 1-0. That one is low for a ball. He went against Grand Prairie. They split the 2 yesterday. Supposed to be a swung, and that's fouled off. No score in the ball game. So 3 for 9. He had a couple of RBIs. Some set at the belt. He'll fire home on the base, and that'll do it for the Logan Vick took third base. Richardson in center. Phipps is out in right field. Silverio playing, and Tony Delmonico over there for Martinez. And Martinez will take the first pitch, a fastball up. Lewson holds the ball behind his pitch, and that's a fastball on 1 strike. A little bit low, just a tad. On Martinez on the season. He's just not winning games a lot. Here's a ground ball up the third baseline. It hugs the line, and it's going to be a ground rule scoring runner from third. And it's a 1-0 lead. Leverett, formerly with the Quebec Capitals, and Amarillo came into Laredo. Game set. Leverett, a big batting in the 5 hole. Here's the pitch. A fastball up. Tied with many other players, and Tony Delmonico, one of the fires away. And that's a foul. Rene Leverett spent a lot of time with the Quebec Capitals, helped them win some champion franchise up there in Quebec. Pitch. That one glide. So Lewson doing a little housekeeping on the first base side. So a count of 1 ball and 2 strikes, and 3 for 8. The pitch. Misses high. Go ahead and throw away right there. So he was trying for Rene Leverett, so pretty easy for him. Now timeout's called by Leverett. He reached high A back into the screen. In 2014, he hit 260 counts. He also walked, or at bats, I should say. So a 2-2 pitch coming up again. Here it is. Looks like he'll settle under thunderheads, but they strike here in the bottom.
Core Business Solutions is a proud sponsor of Lemurs Baseball. Core Business of Northern Mexico. They offer solutions, your solution.
You'll get to see great baseball and great fireworks all in one night. To get tickets, call 956-7-LEMURS.
Team doctors of your Laredo Lemurs. Now with 2 convenient locations. Suite 12. Our South Laredo Sports Medicine offers an array of 1 athlete at a time. Visit our website at laredosportsmed.com.
Place to turn. Mike's Paint Place. Mike's Paint Place has computerized. Stop by and see Mike's Paint Place.
Travel this summer? If the year runs $119 round trip, you and your family can be in Orlando in 2 and for details and specials.
Wiley coming up to the plate for your Laredo Lemurs. Tough man Logan Vick reached on a base. So the Lemurs going to have to huge deal. Next, Lemurs looking to not an easy task. 12 coming into this ballpark. And how have they fared, you ask? Well, Amarillo more than they've lost. And Juan Silverio. Uni-Trade Stadium, the Lemurs are 1 game below 5. A lot of runs in this ballpark, and they've seen the other team score a lot of runs. Back in safely is Kevin. 1-0 Amarillo. An overall record of 95 inside. Silverio misses inside. 86 degrees at game time. Fastball outside, and now a quick meeting between Bass and the starting pitcher. Chris is missing right now. In fact, he walked. Lemurs are. Here's the 2-0. Come by. And that was. Welcome back is Bunting. Bunting will reach up and make the catch. And that's going to be 1. Night. Second in the league in walks. Still. But right now he's in a little bit of a struggle. He's over. So he did not get a hit in the whole series against Three Rivers so far this year. He goes for it. One out here, and Wiley sees a fastball high. We're in the top of the second. And Malcolm Miller throws home, and that one's fouled off. That's where he went to college. He makes his home in by the Reds in the 22nd round. Toss over to first base, and Taylor into the plate with the throw home, and that one's swung on, and that's chopped back to the backstop. So Wiley played with the Reds organization at 274. Here's the pitch home. Good eye, you know. And the Lemurs are down 1-0 to Amarillo. So now it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to Wiley. So Wiley sitting in a Vela Cuellar, a 3-2 count. And that goes into the Lemurs dugout. They can put their leg up on a cement block and just things go screaming over into the dugout. So Wiley again on a throw down to second base is not in. Runner at second base and 2 down. That's the first strike. Here comes Luke Bailey. The field was involved in the flood. And it kind of ruined the better looking. But when you go down to the field, you get home plate. Once you get onto the infield grass, it kind of slopes down. It slopes down a little bit as if it's the inside corner for a strike. Base for the Lemurs. They can tie it up if Luke Bailey can get a base hit into a quarters. That one is... Bailey tightens up the batting gloves. He wears a couple of white bats. Usually wear them at home on Sundays. Here's a soft throw over to first base with 1 left. We're going to the bottom of the second inning. It's 1
of your printing and signage needs. Phone at 956-72110. It's just around the corner.
Dream of home ownership than online. And there are reasons. So if you're thinking about making the greatest investment in your life, think Armadillo Homes. Armadillo
is located at 2515, lunch or a fancy dinner. Happy hour specials, Tokyo Garden.
Right now, when you sign up for events, free, compliments with extras, and you'll be stronger with Gold's Gym. No.
The original light Pilsner made more women attracted to those, which led to Hubba da Hubba. We invented light beer.
He just joined the wearing number 36 tonight and working as the designated hitter. Loose on the ball. And earlier, curveball misses inside. 88 total at bats. He had swung on and missed. Amarillo thunderHeads uniform. Swung on and missed. Fargo's trying to turn all kinds of things around. The way. Plays a nice second base for a strike. A fastball there. The next pitch swung on and that's fouled off. Goes down the right. 2 strikes quickly. Matt Lewis in attack. Stephen Gartrell batting. No balls and 2. Called strike 3. I told you, Fargo in a world of hurt right. And that's kind of the 8 wins as well. They usually put up a good team. And the Lincoln Salt Dogs played in the American Association Championship. Right on the fastball. But it was off the edge of the plate. And he got a little tiny thunderheads tonight. Ball that misses away. Outside. Bottom of the setup away. And the pitch starting the day playing in his 14th. And that one is on the inside. Basso picked up 2 runs and walked a couple of times and also struck out 1. Russell throw down to first base and he's to get the out at first base. And more baseball for you. We're going to the top of the Grill is a proud sponsor of your and the Bandit Hot Dog. First catering and fundraising information go by 5209 Springfield, Texas Outlaw Grill.
Todos sabemos, en Texas A&M Internet brindará. TMU me impulsa a ser grande, habilidades, cuando eres impulsado.
Y sea impulsado.
With value, we not Grand Slam packages, sports physicals, free memberships to women over 21. Take a swing at our baby showers offered by Cadena de Madre. Come slide in, don't miss a play. Restrictions and limits may apply. Visit.
And into the batter's box for personal reasons, and he'll be back in the shortstop position tonight for the Lemurs. Here's the first pitch, and that one. So 465 at bats. Here's the pitch, and that one swung, and I like watching him play the infield as well for the Lemurs. So he's very shortstop. Right on the lip of the grass, he'll make a throw over to first base, and it's in time. For the thunderheads tonight. Inside corner for a strike. West Valley JC, that's out in California. The 0-1 delivery. First base, and it roundouts to the shortstop. Malcolm Miller coming off a start against 10-3. Malcolm Miller only went 4 innings, but he gave up 5 runs. So here's a Bel Nieves ground swung on and missed. A changeup. Lincoln, and he pitched in the first. And the pitch. Go back on May 24th. Gave up only 3 hits, walked 3, and struck. Here's the pitch home. And that one's 2 strikes. Top of the 3rd inning. Lemurs down 1-0. Tony Del Monte is up. But he did not sign that time. 2 pitch. Swung on and missed. There's strike 3. On the Rockies side, he hit a mini lottery. 1-0 Amarillo.
Since Exciting Technology is open for to maintain the highest standards of on every project, they have attained us the tools and expertise for any technical need that your business may have. 52654
for 7 hours. Risk a flight. Airport to Dallas, Fort Worth on arrivals and departures. American Airlines is sure to have a connection that works better than flat tire. Flying comfort from in Vegas isn't your thing. Illegal Land, Universal Studios.
Hey, ¿tienes algo que tuitear? ¿Que cambiaste? No importa lo que estés celebrando. En H-E-B encuentren Sasso. Carne asada.
It'll be Smart, Vic, and Bunting coming up to the plate for the is on the outside corner for a under 200. He's hitting at 193 right now. And the next he at bats with third. And the delivery roof here at thunderHeads Stadium. 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery, a breaking ball, and that misses low, being the curveball from slow ground ball over to the third baseman, Silverio. He cleans it up, throws it. So a 5-3 put out. The ball seemed like it was going to be hit pretty hard. Anything on the infield, especially grass, will slow down the baseball. Offense actually charging a lot of balls that have been hit to him already. Here to Logan Vic. Vic picked up a base hit. Yeah, so a 1-1 record for Matt. Lucen has started 5 games, struck out 16 batters to start. He'll go ahead and wind here and throw. He picked up a victory against Fargo up in Fargo. 7 1/3, give up 3 runs. The pitch. Curveball. Nothing lead for Amarillo. Logan misses inside. So Bailey thought it was strike. Lucen ready to rock. And now Bailey will be able to start her. Bunting in his first innings gave up only 3 runs, and only more the fact that the offense couldn't pick up any runs against the Kansas. Into a Matt Lucen tough day when the Lemurs shutouts that the Lemurs have seen against. Swung on a line drive into the gap. Bunting is Devontae Richardson, and a very nice play out there in left center field. The Lemurs down 1-0.
Changed everything. There's got to be a better way to look up words. Celebrations and happy. 12 ounces contain 96 Wisconsin.
Number 11 invites you in areas. Capital Care EMS doctor's appointments. Radiation-fied EMTs and paramedics are readily available. 24-hour insurances, including MES, is locally owned and operated. 712-8911. Capital Care EMS, official ambulance of.
And coming up for the Lemurs, it's going to be Tony Delmonico, followed by Dennis Phipps, and then that'll be your first 3. Chris Belcom. These 2 clubs will be here through on Saturday in 2:05 by Tony Delmonico. He was left stranded out there on first base as Dennis Phipps came up behind him and ended up. Here's the next pitch. A little bit more about Chris Belcom, the 6th round. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball misses in 2009. And here's the 1-2. Red Sox organization. He reached up. That's up in Portland today about the Oakland A's possibly moving there again, of plus years over there in Oakland. And grab it on the grass. He'll make the 3. And Dennis Phipps coming up to the plate. So the Oakland A's fan, that stadium is just getting to a going on in the bathrooms and in the dugouts. Here's the park is actually built, the ballpark built so deep. Here's the 1-0. That one is leave Oakland, the team that they had in the 90s. Here's the 2-0. That one is this year they're having a hard time. 3 balls and no strikes. And he was looking dead red and ended up getting a breaking ball. Here's the pitch. Swung and a hard hit ground ball over the out. So another hit to the shortstop that he's taking care of. I might have missed one. 1, 2. You are in danger of doing that again, but just takes a strike right at the knees on. And the kick and the throw home, and that one is the mark. So 1 ball off walk, in fact, and the Lemurs left him. So making 2 balls and 1 strike now to into the catcher, looking underneath that blue cap. And he'll throw the way of Kevin Taylor on a 2-2 count. Digging in at the very back on the batter's. And the wind and the delivery home on the 2, expecting the curve. 3rd strikeout into the back pocket of Chris.
Sweating through another bar, then Coors Light may be right. Awesome refreshment for the win, and one-of-a-kind Rocky Mountain Cold refreshment. Ask your cold refreshment calls. Coors Light.
00. Right now.
We all know we can. I want a 4-year 7,000 students from around the world. Future and my impact.
Summer and fall. Visit Tammy.
All right, Amarillo's up 1-0. So a double. Ball and no strikes against Amarillo before they came down to Laredo. And Amarillo ended up taking 2 out of 3 against 3 Rivers. So the Eagles have only taken in the American Association the pitch. See if we can get to the scoreboard from around the American Association. Grand Prairie, Texas. Here's the leg kick on the throw home, and that one swung on, popped up over, but it's well back. For you in the American Association. They played a early game of 12 if they can pull off a win tonight. The pitch swung on a line drive into left field. Going to round the bag hard, but finally pull up as the throw comes in from Taylor. Juan Martinez will be the next batter. Bobby Brown. Looks like Kansas City and Joplin. And that would be bad. Hey, look out there. Again here with a leadoff runner at second. Sioux City's up over Lincoln 1-0. And the 3, I know you're super excited about that. At least foul ball out of play. American Association base being reported for some reason. Internet issue. So now Lucen says, I need. So Martinez looking at a count and deliver. That's a good count now to Juan Martinez. Vic back in the first inning. Checks on second base, and now he'll fire home, and that's a breaking ball. Swung on, grounded up the out. So Forney going out at first, so a nice play again by Ty Forney. One down and one out. There's a runner at third base. So here's Renee with one down and a run at somebody. Or even on a line for that matter. I don't think Lucen meant to hurt the big guy, but it might have been a situation where they did pretty much on the money with his pitches so far, and he fires one. Now runners at the corners, and that's up. So Silverio, and of course Tony Delmonico is going to. So Gartrell, runners at the corners and one down, a 1-0 lead for the Amarillo Thunder there. So no balls and 2 strikes early. Organization also with the Atlanta Braves for a short time as he saw there by Lucen to the plate. So Gartrell, game time that he was here in the ballpark and ready to play. He struck out in his last at bat. Back of the rubber, and Renee back. I'm going to take a base on you. Camper back into first. Here's the pitch to Valentin, and any attention to Leverett, and Lucen would have probably thrown home. He put on a nice hop, go into the air, throw over to first base, and it's in time to get the out. We're going to the top of the 5th.
Number one. That's not good enough, but 25% off. Now that makes it the best Team Equinox. 2015 ever 1.9 interest. Chevrolet. Family Price gets on 600 Chevys. New 2015 Chevy Cruze. New 2015 Malibu and a 100,000-mile warranty. Come see all the deals are always better.
At the bar making you sweat may be right for you. Freshman Blue Mountain Refreshment Quadruple Light today.
Definitely.
Brewed Coors Light, the world's.
All right, back to action as we go to the top of the 5th inning. Lemurs through the first. Back in the first inning, another white against Chris Belcom. Wiley and Bailey leading things up. So hop over the glove of Martinez and edges Silverio. We'll have to wait and see how. Haven't seen any indication yet. So Byron Wiley struck out in his first at bat. Picked up a base hit in his last. He looks at that one. It Peg mixed in here and there. So he has gotten the 0-1. Malcolm Miller fires nice in right field and get Wiley up to third. Wiley does his job with nobody out. Or excuse me, Juan Silverio. A hit or an error. That one swung on and fouled off. To tie up the ball game here just with a. We've seen a lot of situations this year. Been sac fly opportunities that pitch swung. There's a high fly ball to left center. That should do the trick right there. And there's going to be no play deep enough to bring in Juan. So the there by Ty Forney, he'll take it on the. The ball did take a while. That'll happen as the next pitch misses low to Forney. Here comes the 1-1. Hart will charge. He corralled the game to the bottom of the 5th inning. You're listening
to this. This was mowed this morning, along with a few new friends to enjoy them with. It's Miller time.
Make sure to stop by any. It includes 4 smoked sauce, your choice of a signature Monday, May 25th.
Honey Mustard Water Chicken Club. Topped with lettuce, tomato.
Come together just perfect. I mean, not shame. Honey mustard and chicken just go together.
Only at Whataburger for a
strike out with Driscoll Health Plan. Big Boys and Girls Club. Receive DriscollHealthPlan.com.
Lemurs tie up the game at 1 apiece. Pitchers looking nice so far in this ball game. Starting pitcher for first pitch to Corey Bass is good early on in this ball game. Fastball that misses low. The ball ended up getting away from the ball. One hopper right back to Lucen. He puts his hand down by his knee. With the order for the Amarillo. Wind blowing out to straightaway center field here tonight. And there, if you look out, ballpark as the first pitch misses low and fence, and it kind of looks pitch is fouled away, even on the home run fence. So, but of course it's hard to tell because there's so much white out there. Plate. One out. All tied at 1. Was it into the wall? It tends to happen from time to time. It's really above it. Others don't. So we'll do it again on another 2-2 pitch. On most of the, but there is a couple of them that are missing. Another might be a problem. A 1-1 tie. Here's the kick and the throw home, and that one is swung on and missed. A pitch there by the start. So a well-pitched gate for Amarillo so far tonight. And now Matt Lucen run for Amarillo in the ball game. He picked up a single back in the first. Strike, Lucen. In fact, that gives Logan Vick a hot foot. Logan Vick taking a look at his bat. He's got a two-toned color. Here's the pitch, swung on and a fly. It'll go all the way out to the warning track. From Forney, the tag is not settling for, and he hit it very well. And Richardson is pretty quick out there for it, but it was just a little bit over for him. With one more out. Diving Forney behind the dives in Vick. Soft hit liner. And get off the ground. The ball ended up a 2-1 lead for them, so they're right back into the lead here. And a left-handed batter with a runner at right back. He's still going back. He'll lead. He's going to score. And here comes Mike Meyer out of the dugout, all the way from first base. So a 3-1 score, and Ryder's going to join in on the conversation. 3 straight base hits, a triple to the inning pretty easily. 3 batters is Matt Lucen. Curveball and a swing and a miss. Yep. So bring him a curve on the first. Slider away. And he'll come set on the 1-1 pitch. 1 strike. Martinez there for a ball. So that's going to make it a 3-1 challenge, the 4-hitter. A new count with Rene. 3-1 was on the mind of the start do against him. Instead of going after the number 4 hitter, I'll go after the 5 guy. Fair in the back on the first pitch. So Leveray into the batter's box. And into the plate, so there was a lot of baseball over the plate that time. And Rene Leveray strikeout or home run. Here's the 0-1. That one is low and outside, but that's what he's thought of. Now to Rene Leveray. It's called a strike at the knees on the inner third of the plate. Leveray. His first at bat down the right field. To Forney. Forney stays down on it. Come in to score for Amarillo. They get 2 down, 3-1. You're listening to Laredo Lemurs Baseball.
Core Business 17 southernmost county for businesses and organizations.
Your life? Then come on out to Uni-Trade. To get tickets, call 956-7-LEMURS or go online at Laredo
Clinic. The official Team Doctor North location is located at 9102 State Highway. To our newest service, orthopedicsmed.com for more information.
Paint Place. Mike's Paint Place suspension repairs. Stop by and
looking to travel this flights from Laredo International Airport in 2.5 hours. Flight. The leadoff man, Devontae Richardson, smart, and it goes into left field here at the ballpark. Richardson with his first game is stepping into the batter's box. He's 0 for 2 in the game. And he'll throw over to first base, and Richardson is back in safely. That one is low for a ball. Belnieve is looking. Now Belnieve is into the box, slightly open stance. Richardson on the season for the Lemurs. And the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and base pass. He can take off at any time, and Gibby can put on that sign at any time. Make the catch. Richardson tags. He's smart. Drops the baseball. I don't know if they're a couple of feet. And looked like they were jawing at each other, but out to right field and tagging up. Lemurs down. The pitch to Delmonico misses inside. They're in control. That tends to happen. Last half inning. 2 balls and no strikes to Delmonico. Walked back in the Delmonico. It's high. Last ball here, but that one is low and outside. Phipps was actually swinging at the 1 out in the inning, and here comes Dennis Phipps. Dennis has grounded out 12. He played for a couple of different teams. He played for the London Rippers very quickly. In fact, supposedly named after Jack the Ripper. Instant, never went out and saw the team, and played for the Road Warriors back in 2012. I think the London Rippers turned, and the first pitch to Phipps hits the outside corner for a strike. That was a fastball. Tony Delmonico's also played in the Atlantic League. He's played for Southern Maryland, low and outside, and now he finds himself here in Laredo. Strike to Dennis Phipps. Lemurs have runners at first and second. One and a line drive up the middle. That'll be high, and it's going to be a little bit short as well. Delmonico heads up to second base on the play, and Phipps has there. Now that's going to bring up Dennis Phipps. Just picks up his 15th RBI right there. He grabs hit number 3. Dennis, too many fastballs. He'll hurt you. It's it back to the on-deck circle with a... And the 0-1 delivery. A breaking ball away. Along with Tony Delmonico. He swung on, and that's fouled off. He picked up 7 hits in that. Since then, for Kevin Taylor, it's kind of been no hits for a couple of days there. He was up hitting the ball. He's putting the ball in play. He's away. Kind of a flat curveball being thrown up there by the starting slot to it. First and second. Lemurs down 1. Malcolm Miller still dangling. And he'll throw home for 1. Over to first base. And ball down a little bit, but Taylor's smart first for that double play. And 1 left. We're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. Lemurs
and signage needs. We can be 956-72-2110 if you need us around the corner.
In fact, Armadillo Homes has built more homes than all other builders combined. Serving in your life. Think of the one homes. Armadillo Homes.
At 2515 East. Enjoy our fine cuisine. Did you just get off work? Then come on by and check out our...
Completely free. Conquer tiny bathing suits. Use Gym. Know your own.
Light Pilsner, and that which led to dates, second dates, wedding bells, and honeymoon. You, Miller Lite.
0 for 2 for a strike, so no balls and 1 strike. Oh, here's the pitch. The Lemurs are down by a run. It's 3-2, Amarillo. They grabbed 3 hits of a breaking ball there, and it just came out of the hand. So the Lemurs will try to end the windup. Here's the pitch. Terrell, in his first, he heads back into the dugout. Curveball pegs the outs as an outfielder or second baseman. Today, Valentin working on the Lemurs played Amarillo for 4 games back when the Lemurs opened up the him and Richardson. Ball's going to roll all the way out to the warning track before Richard. Fans here tonight having a good time. That's good. It's good to see. You know, new ownership taking over. Job here, I would say, probably a ball game. And a runner, Loosen, deals home. 4 for 2 in the game. Here in Amarillo at thunderHeads Stadium. I mentioned to you that thing for the outfielders. Here comes go like this. It's 355 to left field. I mean, that's a deep left, 55 to right. 2 pitch, a hard hit, line drive to Tony Delmonico. He'll grab it on the line. Tony Delmonico on base. And so far here tonight. And Geraldo Valentin just picked up that double we saw earlier in this half inning. Richardson out there right now. He's playing right at the knees on the outside part of the Loosen. He'll shake off Baylor Smart. What to see out there. The lights are trying to take to center. Richardson stops and 1 left. We're going to go to the top of the 7th inning. Lemurs are down 1. You're listening to Laredo.
Southernmost counties of Texas, as well as areas of northern Mexico. Core Business Solutions.
$5, and you'll get to see great baseball and great fireworks all in one night. I'll see you at
the Lemurs. Now with 2 McPherson Road, Suite 12. Laredo Sports Medicine orthopedic care 1 athlete at a time. Visit our website at Laredo Sports.
Collision repair and paint needs, color matching, and digital place today at 6410.
Year-round flights to Las Vegas aren't a round trip. You and your family can be in Orlando in 2.5 hours. Flying
Pro Mega Signs of Laredo is there for all of your printing. 6723-2110. Again, that's 95. Come to Pro Mega Signs of Laredo.
All right, Amarillo thunderHeads. So Bello, 3 and struck out 3 batters. The first 3 due up here for Laredo. Bellows on the hill. 0-3 record, a 5.0 time. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Thirds has struck out 7 batters. Pitched in 8 games for the catches the inside corner. So just a couple. And last pitch. Silverio doubled back in the 5th. Came around to score on a sac fly by Luke Bailey. He moved up to third. Silverio wants timeout. Shortstop will backhand it and make a strong. Wiley 0 for 2 in the game. Struck out in the 2nd. Grounded. He's listed as a pitch. And prior play ball played for the Akron. Changed their name from the Arrows to the 13 as Wiley sees a pitch missed. 2 balls and no strikes. Bello, he was drafted at 120. The next pitch called. Center field. Drew Hyde's on the. So Wiley a little bit closer to the right up and make the catch. So 146. That's, of course, when he was still hitting in 2000. So, pretty good hitter. I don't know if Steinstra's actually on the inactive list. So he actually played baseball with and missed. Bellows, as a hitter, This year as a hitter, he's batting rolling up the first baseline foul. So far this year through 12 games club. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lemurs down by a run. We're in the top. And he played in the 3-2 swung, and that's with it. That's over 1,642 plate appearances. Hit some home runs in his day. Pulls Rene Leverret off by the Lemurs reliever. For the 7th inning, Lemurs down 3-2.
More families achieve the American, and there are reasons for this. Integrity. If you're thinking about making the greatest Laredo family, think
Tokyo Garden of Laredo. Stop by Tokyo Garden for a quick get off work, then come on by and check out our
Completely free. Confitini bathing suits. Huge Gym. Know your own
everything. This led to fewer guys with beer bellies, which led to wedding bells and honeymoon. Miller Lights. Ounces contain 96 calories, 3.2.
Delicacies such as the Texas, the first to try their groundbreaking combination, go by 5209 T. That's Texas Outlaw Grill. And then a new pitcher in for Laredo. Pollo Reina taking over on the mound for the Lemurs. He facing off against the top of the order. Low just a second for his day. Ball and no strikes. So solid innings. Give up 7 hits. And he struck out 8, which is a new high for the Laredo Lemurs. The former outing there for Matt Lucen. A good start. The 2-0 start for the starter. Find themselves down a run right now as he throws a pitch here and misses low and inside, and he throws 4 straight balls. So Pollo Reina working as a love, a Luke Bailey, and it's going to go all the kind of a slider there from 1 ball and no strikes, and now Bailey may get their sign straightened away. So Chad Bunting. And it's bunted up the third base side. Silverio will throw the ball into the guys up in Joplin that there is no baseball game up in Joplin. They're next. Here comes the 1-1. And the Lemurs will get the out at first bunt. At the left side, having a good day. Go all around the lip of the grass. And the delivery. And he'll make the catch. So 2 down and 1 Martinez. So Hyde saw 1 pitch, try to bring the runner to the mound, and we will probably see it's a right-handed batter coming up to the plate. 1 Martinez takes away the ball from Luis Pollo Reina. You're listening to Laredo Lemurs Baseball.
Podemos lograr más cuando estamos listos. University. Quiero un gigantes de todo el mundo. Tammy U me impulsa a ser grande por Tammy U.
Inscríbete ahora.
Costco Health Plan. Loads. Don't miss a play.
A wide range of corporations and small business franchises, extending technology here in Laredo at 725 Technologies.
Traffic or highway construction, a flight to Tokyo, London, or even Rio de Janeiro. With 4 days, so avoid spending hours in the National Airport. Visit AA base for Amarillo and Ryan Beckman outside. It's a double to his credit. Right-hand side armor and the this is a 2.25 ERA. And Beckman. He spent 6 seasons in the Pirates. Well, with the Pirates, there's in the Altoona curve. Swung on a ground ball over to Abel Nieves. He'll get it on the 3rd hop, flip nicely. Head to the 8th. Lemurs are down. You're listening to Laredo Lemurs Baseball. The Legion is also increasing to 2 weekly flights to Orlando. Enjoy the Disney flying comfort from your Laredo.
Hey, ¿tiene aprendió a tuitear? ¡Esazo! No importa de HEB. En una asada con ganas, solo en HEB.
And that changed everything, which led to people thumbing through their dictionary check, which led to better vented light beer and brewing company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
You to experience a new EMS provides transport radiation treatments. Chemotherapy medics are readily available 24 hours a day when you need them. Medicare, Medicaid, free consultation 956-712-8911. Creating a new standard of your Laredo Lemurs.
Tyler Forney going to lead it off for Laredo. And the first pitch for Amarillo. Pitch swung on a hard hit ground base, and that'll be in time to get Forney out down there on the infield. Forney hit that ball pretty well, and Lemurs down by a run. Jew when he went to college. The pitch thrown to Richardson misses 2 innings, a struck out 3 batters, 2 balls and no strikes to Rivers. Here's the 2-0. That one clips the outside corner for Kurt McCoon. He's pitched against the swung on and a chopper off the plate. In time to get Richardson out. McCoon did have to come off the mound. He went to the 3rd base enough to get over to 1st. Round 1, trying to get a win here. McCoon emerges as one of the top pitchers of the freshman. As a solid starter. McCoon made 76 appearances. He has a very good slider. That one is inside. As a freshman, McCoon, the 2-1 member of the weekend rotation leader and recorded 25 walks and 68 strikeouts. As a senior, he worked as a relief pitcher. Pitch high, and then that's looking to do some damage for Laredo. Delmonico has walked twice tonight. Now, here's the pitch. Professional ranks did not get the Amarillo Thunderheads. So when the guy's going to be seen, here's somebody. And Rene Leverre will go ahead and take a slow walk into the mound. These guys may have crossed. But baseball is a small world. Tony Delmonico, of course, in Laredo. The pitch to Delmonico's first baseman. A couple of guys that were slated. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Make it a 23 home runs last night. And he lasted. And the pitch. Pageant was the next to go. Matt, in his first 2 outings, did very, very nicely. The Lemurs named the pitcher of the week. No, the pitch. The runner goes. The right field line. The ball is going to fall. Just a little dunk base hit down the right. Lemurs are down a run. The tying run at third base now for the Lemurs. Comes out of the dugout. He wants to talk. There is bullpen action. He's going to talk to the whole inning. And it's just a matter of getting to make sure all the guys know the situations. Dennis Phipps out. So that was a long conversation with him up there. Into Laredo Lemurs baseball. Lemurs down.
Wish you had some ice cold refreshment, epic fist bumps, epic forearm bumps, epic and one-of-a-kind Rocky Mountain cold refreshment. When cold refreshment calls. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, with great.
At Kaplan College Laredo, you'll have the chance to gain professional skills in fields such as accounting. Here at Kaplan College. Now you could be working towards an hands-on training, earning a business, human resources, banking 00.
Kaplan College does not guarantee employment or career advancement.
Accomplish more when we're ready. That's why I've chosen Texas A&M. TAMU has welcomed me, ignites my mind.
Now for summer and fall. Visit.
Fourth pitcher of the night, and the batter, Hamrick. Now Dennis Phipps, a very aggressive 1 ball and no strikes, and the pitch. All they need, they get the out there. The bottom of the 8th. That's a 3-2 lead for Amarillo.
That's Laredo's #1 chef. 10% off. Not good enough. Ever. 2015 Equinox. 2015 Traverse. Not 15 bucks. Family Chevrolet of Laredo. Family Chevrolet is the #1 poly with massive price cuts on C. Wow, that's huge. 4 years free maintenance and a 100,000-mile warranty. It's a spring cleaning.
Cold refreshment?
You bet.
Miles Rocky Mountain Refreshment Blue Mountain for Coors Light. Today, world's most refreshing beer. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. With great beer comes.
It's on a morning and the grill or pack of Miller Lite. Right. And you're not just stuck in.
All right, for the Thunderheads in the bottom of the 8th inning, it's going to be Rene Lever in the bottom of the 7th inning for Laredo. 3-2, Thunder. The shortstop for the Lemurs will fire across to first base, and that'll be it for Stefan Gartrell. He has picked up the working out of the stretch with nobody. That one is up and in going on in the rest of the league. Here's the pitch. Swung and a that one in. Gary over against Wichita. Prairie 6-1 in the top of the 7th. Kansas City and Joplin runs inside for, series wiped out. So count of 1 ball and 1 strike, but they're going to have a long series there. And I remember back one, swung on and missed. The Lemurs, luckily, have never faced that situation. Paso did that. Valentine reaching out and poking. So Becker, now he's there. Gailey's going to head up to the mound. He's needs to get things. Beckman covering his mouth as he. Valentine on the day. Back in the 2nd, he struck out a double in the 6th. He was the only base. Breaking ball. Ryan Beckman will throw a slider in his last 3 outings. Last time he. Here's the 2-2 delivery. So a 2-out base hit for her. And that'll bring up the catcher. So Bass taking it well to the first baseman, Tony Delmonico, but Delmonico dove for it. Bass has only been playing perfection. Started off with a chopper over to the second baseman. Nieves backing up on the play. He'll field it and throw to first base, and that'll do it for Court. Going to the top of the 9th.
Popeyes always hits the spot. Make sure to stop by any Popeyes location. Foods for smoky garlic, your choice of a signature side, 25th.
Hot and fresh. It's got melted Monterey Jack cheese topped with lettuce, tomato, bacon.
Keep wanting to look at it.
The crunchiness of the bacon adds a really nice texture. Honey mustard, what a chicken clout.
Help Texas families never strike. A free membership to specific bowls may apply. Visit us at Driscoll.
Now it's time for the Laredo Lemurs pregame show. Laredo, Texas. Armadillo.
Last chance for Laredo here at the new ballpark. Well, they've changed the name. Sponsored now by Buffalo. And the pit. Lemurs are down. For Randy Hamrick looking for his fourth missed. The Lemurs brought their camouflage out of the stretch with nobody on. The lead pitcher with Amarillo last year. Foul over on the first base side. Hamrick was 11, where he appeared in 5 games and pitched in 8 innings. Third base line and a umpire. And here in the 9th inning for the Lemurs. Seeing if there's any signs on. Base side of the rubber. Taylor could not lay off. Come back in the ball game. And then at that time, 2 and made it a 3-1 ball game. Also in the 5th for Amarillo. Look, Lemurs also grabbed a run in the 6th. So try. Low. Silverio staying in the batter's box, moving around the batting gloves a little. Just need a base runner here. Swung on and missed at that pitch, and it's Hamrick firing off of. He ends up. It's a full count. And the 3-2 delivery. Shortstop is there as well, and Mato's retired. The Lemurs are down to 8. Wiley on the day, 0 for. And if you can get one here, it'll be a good time. Here's the pitch. In the 5th, he flew out to center field in the 7th inning. Now, a fastball to pitch at 1 ball and 1 strike. And the pitch swung on, and that one's chopped foul at the plate. A bunch of fans. Now Wiley's going to step out of the batter's box, call a timeout. They're trying to get a new ball. See if that happens one day. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Put a ballpark in the down together. When I started coming here in 2012 with the Lemurs, new ballpark in Amarillo. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Strike, the pitch. Break, easy pitch to lay off of. Corner. The kick, the throw home, and that one swung. That one also on the outside corner. The one, he'll get some help. The pitch swung on, and that's fouled into the ground. Wiley trying to put a charge. Battle here with Wiley in a 2-2 count. It's been that way. Got 20 walks on the season that time. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fastball in this first game of a 4-game set with the Amarillo thunderHeads.
Chicken. AEP Tony's Furniture of Laredo Solutions. Driscoll Gold's Gym. Getter. Kaplan College. Mike's Paint Place. Pepsi. Pro Mega Wireless. TAMU Hubbles. Texas Outlet. Uni-Trade 40. In your way next.
At 1510 Kylan North area. Capital Care EMS. Doctor's appointments. Radiation treatments and lab work. Our state accepts most major medical insurances, including Medicare. Now for your free consultation. 712-891 Capital Care EMS.
Sweating through a mess. Then Coors Light is watching awesome refreshment for the win and one-of-a-kind Rocky Mountain cold refreshment. When cold refreshment calls. Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, with great beer.
An exciting new career in business and hands-on training. Earning a business resources, banking, 100-617 career in business administration. Open the door to new career opportunities in fields such as accounting at Kaplan College. Call
Employment or career advancement info.
We all agree in the opportunities that it brings. TAMU has welcomed me, ignites my mind. You're powered by TAMU.
Play turns the best day ever into the best month ever. 15% off makes it the best pricing ever. The best financing rates for the best play. Family Chevrolet is the #1 volume Chevy dealer for 2015 Chevy Cruze. How about 25% off MSRP, $1.99 a month, or 25% spring cleaning closeout sale? Chevrolet.
Now it's time for the Laredo Lemurs Chicken. AEP Ashley's Furniture of Laredo Plan. Falcon International Bank. Family Chevrolet Center. Kaplan College. Laredo Sports Medicines. Southern Distributing and Residence. Total Termite Pest and Control. Here's Bill Harrington.
The Laredo Lemurs post-game show. Bill Harrington coming to you live from the final score of 3. Laredo with 2 runs on 3. 3 base runners in scoring. Death knell for the Laredo Lemurs, and this one leaving a runner at third in the 8th inning to Bell. The out was made at second base in the ball game. So let's go over this as they picked up a base hit by Logan from third base. So he reached second double. So it was a 1-0 lead for the Thunderheads. Then the Lemurs would pick up the double for Laredo. At the plate, he had a fly ball to left time. Well, the Thunderheads came roaring, and then a single by Chad for a run there to take a 2 point at the end of the 5 innings. The Lemurs would grab one more run in the 6th. Dennis Phipps on a single and an RB. In the 7th inning, the Lemurs were retired down all the way over to third base, and the out was made at second base, and Abel Nieves could not come home. So Chris Balcom Miller, he goes batters. The save goes to Randy for a run. He did not walk anybody. And second time this year, Lucen really doesn't. He walked a batter and struck out a season-high 8 for the Laredo Lemurs Amarillo Thunderheads. So see action tomorrow night at 7:05 p.m. here in Amarillo. So the scoreboard all over Sioux Falls, they played a day game. 9, Wichita 6, so that could be the standings when we're all said and done here. Sioux City's up over Lincoln Rivers. They're beating the Grand Prairie. Kansas City and Joplin never got underway there in Joplin, Missouri. Scoreboard, or excuse me, the standings in the American Association. At the end, Joplin is 14-8 after their loss tonight, so they will be back after Lemurs as we move forward. Hey, the Lemurs standings as of late, so the bats got to come back out, and good baseball teams go thing and doing very well, but again, now here in the American Cast tonight. We'll be back at it tomorrow. We wish you all a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night for the broadcast.
Baseball brought to you by Ashley's Furniture of Laredo Health Plan, Falcon International Bank, Family Chevrolet Center, Kaplan Laredo Sports Medicine, Southern Sanitation, Texas Farm Bureau, Uni-Trade Forwarding, Whataburger of Alice.